Hi traders, Adam Ryan here from Optic Trading, and today we're going to be talking about discipline. Specifically, one technique I use to become a more disciplined trader, and that is a trade success plan. So a trade success plan is a little different than a trade plan, whereas a trade plan is a detailed trading plan that's going to guide your trading for the day, where you think the market's going to turn, the trend, your setups, all that is in your trade plan, and a trade success plan is how you're going to successfully execute that plan when things are going to get in the way, emotions or anything that's going to stop you from realizing the expectancy of your strategy. So I'm going to give an example of something that might be a difficult problem for a lot of traders, and that is holding until your targets. So it's pretty difficult for a lot of traders to hold to the targets. It moves in their favor a little bit. They just want to ring that cash register and get out, and a trade success plan is great for that. So what you want to do is you want to get out a piece of paper or a Word document, and you want to put two columns on it. One column is possible problems, and the other column is strategies to overcome these problems. So going with our example, I'm going to list a couple problems, and one would be fear of losing. So you would write that down. And the second one would be cannot sit through pullbacks. So maybe your targets are a little bit extended. You got to sit through pullbacks, but the moment the market goes against you, you're out of that trade. So those are your two problems. So next we want to go over to the column where we are going to address these problems with our strategies to overcome them. So the first one was the fear of losing. So what we want to do is we want to write out, okay, I'm only risking 1 or 2%. Any one trade is meaningless. I'm going to take hundreds of trades this year, and I just know that I got to stick to my strategy, and the law of large numbers and probabilities is going to come in, and I'm going to realize the expectancy of my strategy by hitting my targets. When you understand this, it's a lot easier to sit through and hold to your targets because you're not just shooting at the hip going blind anymore. You actually have something to back up why you're holding. Now the second problem was the market may move slowly or pull back, and it's difficult to sit through those. So what you want to do in this instant is before you even get into a trade, you want to mentally prepare for this. You want to visualize what it's going to look like. So the market may come here, pull back, may pull back here or up here, wherever, but I'm going to sit through that pullback and wait to my target because that's what my strategy calls for. So when you visualize this and you understand it beforehand, it's going to make it a lot more difficult for you to let emotions come in and take control. Whereas if you don't plan this out, in the heat of the battle, you just throw your plan out. So make sure you have this part of your plan written down, and that's part one of the trade success plan. So part two is you're going to have another sheet or Word document written out with little tips and little objectives that are going to come in your way or hurdles you got to get over during the trading day that's going to stop you from meeting your main objective, which in this example is hitting your targets. So what I did was I had acceptable exits. So with the optic trading methodology, there's 7 acceptable exits, and you're either going to be exiting the position altogether or you're going to be reversing because the market's reversing and you're going the other way. So what you want to do here is write out those acceptable exits and say, okay, this is when it's okay to exit. It's not okay to just get out because the market ticks down a little bit, but if we have a reversal pattern or we're seeing large selling coming in, that's okay if we've defined what large selling is to exit. So that is the trade success plan. Now, it's helped me a lot in my trading. I hope it helps a lot of you out with your trading. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe to my channel, like the video. If you want to get serious with your trading and trade on a professional level, then I suggest you check out Optic Trading's professional trading course. There'll be a link in the description down below. Thanks for watching.